All my cordless tools in a video, let's do it. Will, here's your video. All right, Milwaukee, let's make it about power tools. Start with my Makita dual battery sliding compound miter saw, home built sliding miter saw stand, and drawer tracks. In less than a minute, I can be cutting boards. I got this cheap Makita saw that's a single battery and is pretty much junk. Blades backwards for cutting metal and missing most of its carbide teeth. Over here, I have a dual battery worm drive circular saw. And right above it, I have my reciprocating saw. A DeWalt table saw. It's not cordless, but it works. Favorite tool might be this Will impulse driver. This thing's quiet, and I used to use it a lot in renovations because the customers didn't like all the noise. I still have my original impact gun from about 14 years ago. Same battery platform. I like 3 or 4 of these drills. I don't even know where they all are. Got this Makita oscillating tool. I love everything about it except for the switch. It's just kind of clunky. On that, this thing's pretty much unkillable. Got this really cool micro pinner. And no, it doesn't shoot brad nails. It actually shoots 23 gauge pins. A box this size actually holds 10,000 pins. Lawnmower is also Makita, and it's a 2 battery 18 volt system. Have a Makita weed whacker and 4 of these chainsaws. Got a roto zip and a couple lights. One of the cheap impact drivers that comes in the multi-tool sets. This thing has about as much torque as a hamster on a wheel. I have a couple off-brand things for stuff that I didn't use much, like brad nailers and staplers. Got more chargers and batteries than you can shake a stick at. Oh, I almost forgot my dual battery leaf blower. But I don't think you actually wanted to hear anything about my Makita tools. You want to talk about Milwaukee. I do have some Milwaukee tools. I bought their 28 volt tools when they first came out. To date, my all-time favorite circular saw is actually this one. I've got 2 of them, but I can't actually show you both because my neighbor's borrowing one at the moment. And these sawzalls are amazing. I'm pretty sure they're unkillable. Right after they came out with their 28 volt system, they discontinued it. Ultimately, that's why I went with Makita, because Milwaukee couldn't stick with a battery system. My contractor buddies that had DeWalt tools kept burning up a tool every 2 or 3 months, so I decided I didn't want anything to do with that. Then Milwaukee launched an 18 volt line, and they actually dedicated themselves to it and started producing tools that Makita didn't even have. Ended up getting 2 of these 15 gauge nailers. I wanted a real nail with a head on it, not a brad nail. I use them so often I got 2 of them so I could have a different size nail in each one. Makita's jigsaw was extremely overpriced, so I ended up getting a Milwaukee jigsaw too. And then my latest acquisition, a battery-powered framing nailer. This thing's a beast. It's really heavy, but I think it's well made. To my knowledge, Makita still doesn't have a framing nailer that's cordless. Ultimately, I still love Makita because they stuck with a battery system for 15 years. That's just impressive.